Hey, good day, everybody. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, The Real Brian Glaze Gibbs. This is my ministry. I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. But most importantly, I use this as cautionary tale to get these young kids to understand that there's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast is trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out. Get them to understand. Stop trying to be something that you're not. Stop trying to be gangster, tough guy, hustler, drug dealer, killer, stick-up kid. So even with that being said, like I told you right now, this is my ministry, and I'm trying to right my wrong and using this as educational purpose. Now, here it is. I watched an interview. Shout out to Terrance Gangsta Williams and Sammy the Bull Gravano. And right now they did a hell of an interview today. And like I said, right now it's to me, both of those guys are my friends. And like I told you, I got a lot of respect for them because once again, how they changed their life. They was like me. We made a lot of mistakes. But here it is. You know how many mistakes that you make? And some people get a chance to make amends. Despite all the mistakes that I made, all the mistakes that Terrance made, all the mistakes that Sammy the Bull made, guess what? They got the opportunity to right their wrong. So now, like I said right now, they both sitting down for the very first time. And you know what? They're having a heart-to-heart conversation. And you know what? Even back then, if you watch, Boozy, shout out to him, he went on Vlad TV. And you know what he said? He said that, guess what? He stated that, Terrance Gangsta Williams was the black Sammy the Bull. Terrance Gangsta Williams was basically worse than Sammy the Bull. So right now you know what? Now these two individuals, from my understanding, Sammy pled guilty to 19 murders. He was once part of the Gambino crime family with the late John Gotti. And right now, Terrance, from my understanding, was responsible for 40 plus murders. So once again, who know how many murders these guys did in the past? But that was then. This is now. It's like they both denounced the street. They both, denounce being a stepper, being a gangster, being an underboss, being a killer. Like right now, Sammy denounced being Castro Nostro. Terrance denounced being a stepper. And right now, what they doing is they sharing their stories, their life experience. They're trying to get these kids to stop picking up that brick, throwing that prison wall for absolutely nothing. So even right now, I just thought, honestly speaking, when I saw that video, I was happy. Like I say right now, they both are my friends. And you know what? It's all about, it's not what you did in the past. It's like what you're doing now. And even right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play an excerpt as Terrance Gangsta Williams asks Sammy the Bull, right now, him being 21 and Sammy being 21, basically, who was the toughest. And I don't know what's up with Terrance because he got a bad habit. He asked me the same question. He's like, well, you know what? If I would have came in your area and I want a piece of your territory and I want to hustle, what would you have told me? And I told him back then, I said, you know what? Listen, man, before I really fully understand who he was and what he was about, I said, man, you'd have went back in a body bag or whatever. But see, it's a different time and era because those cats and the way they was moving, they was walking around with choppers. I'm telling you, AK-47 with switches. Like I told you right now, the most we had was Mac 10. You know what I'm saying? Like Uzi, Tech 9s, 45, 9mm. These guys had military assault rifles. So once again, it's like me going against me being in the Boy Scout, going against like the Navy SEAL. There's no win. But here you go.
Okay, when you were 21, you was living a life of crime, correct?
Yeah, I was in a life of crime my whole life.
All right. Now, you're 21 years old, and when I was 21 years old, who do you think was the toughest?
Between me and you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard about your fucking track record, bro. I think you double me. I think you're the real Sammy the Bull.
Hey yo, it's a guy was on Vlad and he made mockery of me. He said, man, he's a black Sammy the Bull. Yeah, he said that about me, man. So I was like, you know what? When people criticize me, I don't run from it, I run to it. So, you know what? Let me go out and reach out to the real Sammy the Bull and let them know, yeah, man, I'm making friends in high places now.
That's good.
Okay, I got one more.
You're making some moves in Hollywood. I'm making some big moves. And, you know, we're talking about...
Hey, but once again, as you can see right now, you look at these individuals. Once again, you watching these two individuals, you know what I'm saying, from two totally different walk of life. You know, Sammy the Bull, born and raised Brooklyn, New York. Terrance Gangsta Williams, born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. And what I'm saying is right now is they came together as a whole and sitting down, having a heart-to-heart conversation. But basically right now, at the end of the day, what they trying to do is, Terrance got a hell of a non-profit organization and he trying to help the at-risk kids. And right now he working on his script and movie. And Sammy basically, like I say, he got all type of things going on. Right now, since he came home from his last bid, guess what? Celebrating almost 6 years of freedom. You know what? He done went straight to Hollywood. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, folks. It's not how you start. It's what you do thereafter. When you able to right your wrong. When you able to make amends of your past transition. Because that's what life is all about, man. It's not about that tough guy stuff. It's not about that gangsterism stuff. It's not about that killing, that, you know, committing crime to make a fast dollar. It's all about doing it right the first time. So like I say, that's what my challenge to each and everybody that's out there. Don't be like no damn Sammy the Bull. Don't be like no Terrance Gangsta Williams. Don't be like no Glaze Gibbs. Like I told you right now is, guess what? Do it right the first time. Get you a job, get you an education right now, build and grow with that organization or company, go into business for yourself, and guess what? When you get a certain age, you're financially secure, and you don't got to worry about looking on your back, you don't got to worry about your phone being tapped, you don't got to worry about your door getting kicked in, and you don't got to worry about the gangsters, the killers trying to come at you. Listen, hit the like button, subscribe, share. The real Glaze Gibbs, one love.